Hey guys, most of you guys know when I was in school, I used to get bullied. Because I was bullied, it had a very negative effect on my self-esteem. When they would tell me I'm ugly, too fat, not pretty enough, when I would look at myself in the mirror, I would see everything that they told me that I was, because I would look for it. I would look for every single flaw. I would constantly compare myself to other girls. Why don't I look like this? Why am I not pretty enough? Wishing that I looked like them. Wishing that I could finally fit in with other people. Hoping that one day I would finally be accepted and people would just leave me alone. I was too scared to talk to people because I was afraid that if I talked to them, they would make fun of me like other people have done in the past. I was afraid that the friends that I did have were just pretending to be my friend like other people have done just to make fun of me. And I would think to myself, are they really my friend? Or do they secretly hate me? They would take pictures with me and then they would put it online with a really mean caption. So I thought that whoever was my friend was just pretending to be my friend just to make fun of me, because that's what people would do when I was in middle school. I wasn't happy with the way I looked. I thought there was something wrong with me because people treated me like that. I thought to myself, if I was normal, or if I looked like this girl, or if I looked like that girl, people would finally accept me. So I ditched the alternative clothing in middle school and dressed in Aeropostale and Hollister. And I changed my hair color from blonde and pink to my natural hair color. And then I did get accepted by people. But the problem was, I wasn't happy. I fit in with the popular crowd, but I didn't feel like I fit in. I felt alone in a crowded room. I hated it. I felt like I didn't belong in that crowd. And I was very unhappy. When I look at pictures from when I was in middle school and high school, you could tell that it was a very fake smile. I was very unhappy. I learned very quickly that I wasn't happy pretending to be something I wasn't. So I went back to dressing the way I wanted to dress, but at the same time, I still kind of dressed like what everyone else wanted me to dress. It was a weird combination. But I didn't really talk to anybody in high school, and people thought it was because I was really shy. And it's not that I was really shy. It was because I was scared that they were going to make fun of me. I was scared that they were going to take a picture of me and post it online and make fun of me like they did in middle school. So I hated the way I looked. I hated who I was. I don't have body dysmorphia or anorexia or anything like that. The reason why I didn't like my body and I didn't like who I was just because when I constantly got told every single day I was ugly, I wasn't good enough. Especially at a very young age, you really start to believe it. I always wanted to do YouTube, but I was too scared that I wasn't good enough. I was scared that I wasn't funny enough, I wasn't pretty enough, nobody would want to watch me, and everyone would hate me, and people would leave nothing but mean comments. Which isn't true. I know that now. When I filmed my very first video, if you look back, you could tell how very insecure I was. You could tell that I wasn't very confident in myself. After I filmed my very first YouTube video, I cried. I cried because I thought to myself, I'm not talented enough. I'm not pretty enough. People are all gonna hate me. And I was in tears that day. I know that may sound dumb to some people, but when you're told and you're treated really badly, you do end up thinking that it's you. I know it's not me now. I know it's them. No matter what I look like, they're always gonna treat me meanly because that's just them. I could look like a supermodel and they would probably still treat me like crap. People told me if I dressed the way I dress now, when I always wanted to dress like this, I always want that pink hair. People around me would be like, don't wear that, you would look ugly. No one would like you if you have pink hair. And yeah, that sounds very silly because it's just a hair color. But people would say that to me and I believed it. So the only thing I was confident in myself was my natural hair color. I was very hesitant on dyeing my hair the color I wanted to dye it because that's the only thing that I liked about myself then. I know this sounds so silly because it's just clothing, it's just hair color. Because I dress finally the way I want to dress, I feel so much more confident in myself. Because I'm not doing it for other people, I'm doing it for me. And that's what makes me happy. YouTube also helped me in a very positive way. Me making videos and doing things out of my comfort zone, like dressing up as a different character, going outside, dyeing my skin green, and singing All Star by Smash Mouth. Doing all that crazy things for YouTube made me more confident in myself. It made me feel like if I can go outside and do that ridiculous thing, I can do anything if I put my mind to it when I do receive negative comments. yes, it's not often, but I have received some negative comments telling me that I suck, I'm ugly, I'm this. I just use that as motivation to show them I can do it. But I'm not going to do what I did when I was younger and be like, yeah, you're right, I am ugly. I am very confident in myself now. Because I'm confident, some people mistake that as being conceited. But I'm not conceited. I'm in a place where I can finally say I'm happy with who I am. I would be lying if I said I don't struggle with any self-esteem issues, because I do still struggle with some, just like most people do. But other than that, I don't care about what other people have to say now. If someone says I'm stupid, I'm ugly, I'm not gonna believe it. I'm gonna be like, okay, that's fine, that's your opinion, but that doesn't mean it's true. Not everybody is gonna like you, but I feel so much better with people liking me for who I am instead of who I pretend to be. I can finally say I'm happy with the way I dress. I can finally say I'm happy with myself. I can finally say I don't look in the mirror and I pick apart every single flaw that I have now. Alright guys, well I just want you guys to know you should never change yourself for other people, and you are beautiful no matter what other people have to say. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell at the top of my page so you don't miss a new video. Bye!